Here we have a boat that probably should have been thrown away. However, at Shell Repair USA, we bring good things back to life. This is a Vespoli 4. You can see there's a crack right there above the name. And the paint job is less than stellar on this thing. And here's where the fun part starts. The boat is in two pieces. However, the rest of the boat is basically intact. In the cockpit area, however, there's several other issues with the hull and deck. Rudder stem isn't protruding anymore. And there's some big cracks here, and as you come up the stern here on the starboard side, you can see a big separation between the hull and the deck. Continuing on to the hull. And it has a custom two-tone paint that someone else did. The Vespoli factory wouldn't do this. Again, you can see some damaged sections of the hull here. Fins missing, rudder's missing. And then this crack in the hull is what goes up into the deck. And when this is done, it'll be a thing of beauty and ready to go back in service. So here is the Vespoli 4 for Bayshore High School that came here in two pieces, and now it's one piece. And we got the new carbon fiber skin on the exterior fused on. After many hours to complete this, to get to this stage. Now all the structural repair is finally completed, and now it'll be all the fairing in. Getting closer to completion. So here is the Vespoli 4 from Bayshore High School, and it's getting ready to have the final primer put on the hull. All the little scratches and gouges have been repaired. Here's the section where the boat was broken in half. That surfacing primer is all faired in. And as you can see, we had to do some filling where all the rigger bolt positions were, because they were all crushed from over tightening over the years. And right now the bow deck, stern deck are completed. They are already painted. The cockpit area has been totally cleaned and re-cleared. So the next thing will happen with this is that we'll shoot it with primer, sand the primer down, put a sealer on it, then put the final coat. So it's getting close to be completed. Here is the Vespoli 4 width for Bayshore, and now the surfacing primer has been applied, and then that was all blocked out. There's a couple little pinholes that got filled here. That's the little spots that you see. Then after this gets sanded down again, it'll get wet sanded, and the painting process will begin. So every day we're getting a little closer to having this thing completed. Here is a Vespoli 4 for Bayshore High School. And now all the repairs obviously have been done to the hull here, and it's just out of the paint room. And the thing came out beautiful. So we're very close to having this boat completed. This is a Vespoli 4 width for Bayshore High School, and the boat is now completed and ready to go to the customer. It's actually going to be delivered this weekend at the head of the Schuylkill. And this is the boat that was broken half. So the repairs are done. Now the customer is going to put a lot of the parts back on themselves, try and keep the cost down. I think they're going to be very pleased with this. So every little thing that was wrong with this boat has been repaired. This is a better shot of the interior. And you can see the new carbon that we installed here when we did the repair.